Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome back to the latest transfer news update that we've got for you. For the afternoon one, I've got plenty of news. I want to start straight away with Premier League clubs. I want to do the Everton one as well, and I want to do Tottenham. So let me start with Tottenham first, and then we'll go towards Everton. Now with Tottenham, it has been reported that Tottenham are interested in many of the transfers, as we have seen that they are working on many of the deals. Now I'm going to go one by one which deals are they working right now, but before we do that, I would want to do something of on the deals which they have done already. It's Perisic, as well as alongside Perisic they have done another one is of a very specific Bissouma, who will be playing in midfield. There's another transfer they're working on is Spence, who will be playing as a right back, and most probably Tottenham are looking to bring in as much as quality they can. Now they are also looking forward to sell some of the players. I'll come to that later bit, but we'll talk about the players they are right now currently interested. It was reported that Richarlison is getting interest from Tottenham, specifically from Antonio Conte. He thinks he needs more firepower, and he thinks that he needs a backup to Harry Kane as well. So for that reason, he is going in for Richarlison. Richarlison is also getting interest from Chelsea, but it seems that Antonio Conte really wants him. Alongside Richarlison, there's another name who is Guardiola, who plays for RB Leipzig. They are interested in this centre back. Now Antonio Conte, he tends to play with three centre backs in the defence, and it seems that he is quite eager to add a quality defender into his backline, and they are making sure that they do not go over the budget, because he needs to get more players in other areas as well. Now they are not interested in Eriksen, because Eriksen could be signed on a free. They are looking for players who would give them, you could say they could improve the quality of the squad in overall context. So that is why they're looking for the players such as Guardiola, Richarlison, and what it tends to do is it tends to give them a core, and they will have depth in the squad as well. So Antonio Conte is working towards that, and not only that, this name came out as a surprise that Tottenham are not only interested in Richarlison, but they're also interested in Gordon, who plays for Everton. He is an upcoming English player who can play on the wing. Now Gordon can play on the left wing. Now if Everton do want to sell him, they will ask for a premium fee. Would Tottenham would accept that kind of premium fee is yet to be seen, but I think Tottenham are convinced that they have seen enough in Gordon that they think that they can improve the player, and perhaps they're thinking about a stage where maybe perhaps Son would want to leave Tottenham in the near future, maybe in 2 to 3 years time, and they need to have that replacement. So perhaps that is the reason why they're going after Gordon. But not only that, Tottenham also need to look at the homegrown quota system, because Tottenham need to produce at least minimum of 8 homegrown players in the squad when they announce for the Premier League. So for that reason, they are going for the likes of Gordon. So this name has come out as a surprise. So Everton will be speaking to Tottenham. Now Tottenham are also looking at outgoings. It was reported earlier that Bergwijn is looking for a move. He is looking to move back to his native homeland, and Ajax are looking at him. They really want the player. Most probably there will be a deal accepted by both of the clubs between Ajax and Tottenham. And if Bergwijn does move to Tottenham, then that's going to be is he going to move to Ajax? Then that's going to be a pretty big move for Ajax as well, because they will have to pay premium for the player. Whereas Tottenham also are looking to sell one of their own academy players, which is Harry Winks. Now Harry Winks, his time I think has come to an end at Tottenham. He has played a bit part kind of player. Sometimes he got selected as more than usual, but for right now it seems that Everton are very keen on him, and they would want to get him right now. Now the key over here is that if Everton do go and get Harry Winks, that means they will be trying to spend about maybe 15 to 20 million, but I think Everton will see if the fee could be between 10 to 15 million, as Harry Winks is a bit part player. That's not all, but Everton are also looking at other player, which totally came out as a surprise. I was doing some kind of homework and I did find out that Everton are keen. It's not Everton; it's basically Frank Lampard, who is keen on Conor Gallagher, who has played for Crystal Palace. And Lampard thinks that if Gallagher does join Everton, is going to improve the team, and he thinks that Gallagher should be a must buy for Everton. So Everton are trying to look for that improvement. So these two names are quite surprising: Harry Winks alongside Gallagher. And there was another name which I did report earlier, which was of Zinchenko. Zinchenko is a very important player for Manchester City, but it seems that Pep Guardiola would be willing to sell him. But let's see if that does happen. So we might see Zinchenko leaving Manchester City and moving towards Everton. So that will be really important. That what do Everton do if they sell the likes of Richarlison, if they sell the likes of Calvert-Lewin, and if they are able to sell more players as well, then they will try to raise some cash, try to raise some money, and kind of upgrade their squad. I'm sure that these targets such as Gallagher, such as Harry Winks, and Zinchenko will certainly improve Everton, and I'm sure that Everton fans would be looking eagerly at this transfer window, because it's very important that Frank Lampard does make some changes in the squad and he improves the team, and then Everton could at least not be in that relegation battle or in that relegation zone, at least trying to be a mid-table team and then focusing on by getting those European places. So right now this is the update we have for Tottenham as well as Everton, and we will be also speaking about another transfer news, which is of Barcelona. Now Barcelona are speaking to Ousmane Dembele representatives. They think that there can be a breakthrough between the player and the club. Now the key over here is that if Dembele is willing to make that compromise in terms of salary, and if he could lower his demand and accept the contract which Barcelona are trying to get for him, then Dembele would be able to stay at Barcelona. But it all depends on what Dembele thinks. Now there are plenty of suitors and interest from other clubs in Dembele, PSG, Chelsea, and amongst other clubs as well. And I'm sure that he would be looking onto that and thinking that, you know what, maybe I could get more money. So in that case scenario, Dembele is still making up his mind that would he want to stay at Barcelona, and he knows that he's wanted by Xavi, so which is a big plus. He thinks he's a very important player over there. So maybe that is the reason that he is reconsidering the offer of Barcelona, and perhaps he might come to an agreement with the club. But we will see and wait on this, what Ousmane Dembele decides and what he choose as his next club. Maybe Chelsea, maybe PSG, or maybe he stays at Nou Camp and plays for Barcelona. So we will be moving on to Juventus now. Juventus and Angel Di Maria are talking right now. The talks are ongoing. They are willing to speak to each other. They are willing to discuss about the deal. Angel Di Maria needs 2-year contract, whereas Juventus were willing to offer him 1 year. But right now Juventus are thinking of offering him at least a 2-year contract. So there might be a big breakthrough, and we might see Angel Di Maria playing for Juventus. Whereas in other news, which is quite impressive, is that Luis Suarez might be moving back to South America, and he is looking to join River Plate. That's going to be a big move if River Plate are able to get Luis Suarez, and I think it's going to be a very different kind of move for Luis Suarez. Don't know if he'll be in the Uruguay national team. Perhaps he's looking at that. Maybe he makes his decision. He was linked to Aston Villa as well, but so far we haven't heard something more sound from Aston Villa. Steven Gerrard used to be his ex-teammate. Maybe we thought that he might move to Aston Villa, but it's a very different kind of rumor. But right now the solid news which is coming from is from South America, that River Plate is interested in Luis Suarez. So we'll wait out and see that what happens with that move. And other news, there is so far no latest update. So what I'm going to do is I'll be giving you this short brief update right now, and then later in the evening what we'll do is we'll wait for more transfer news to develop, and we'll see if there's more news to cover. I'm trying to find out more about West Ham United, and I was able to find out something quite interesting, and it's regarding another player, but I want to wait a little bit and then I'll be giving that news in the evening one. Whereas we'll be doing another session which is going to be really special, is going to be the odds of the players in terms of which club will they join. We'll be doing that in the evening transfer window, so hopefully you guys will be tuning in for that one. So far this is the updates that we have, and hopefully you guys will subscribe to the channel, press that like button, give in your suggestions in the comment section. Please do let your friends know about this channel, Football Gupshup, and most probably I will see you in the evening session. Thank you very much for watching. This was a short and brief update. Hopefully I'll see you in the evening. There'll be more news to gather, so I'll be giving you that one. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice one. Take care. Bye.